Hi Aquarius, welcome to my channel, and today we are doing your general reading for the month of February. Now this is for the star sign of Aquarius, so you could be an Aquarius sun, moon, Jupiter, rising or Venus. And especially if you are you're a moon sign Aquarius, then Aquarius, you are just entering the first 2.5 year phase of Saturn. So watch out though, that's called, in Vedic we call it the Sarasati, but that is usually not bad for Aquarius, but it's always good to be careful about the choices and decisions in life. Okay, all right. And also, if you want a personal reading, all readings are in discount in minervatarot.com. Please feel free to go and check them out. All right, so Aquarius, what's coming towards you in the month of February? All right. Your underlying energy, material and spiritual prosperity, that's good. And the universe, you have completed a cycle. Some things have drastically ended with 2019. Now you're looking at spiritual growth. Maybe you're trying to understand spirituality. You're trying to understand why things happen with you. Because I see a financial loss here as you begin February. You're not very happy doing good financially. There could be sudden expenses, or you're already fighting expenses. There could be loans, expenses, some kind of financial crunch. You're going through a financial crunch. Also, the obstacle here is conflict and defeat. So you're not finding success in anything that you do. Success is not coming easily to you. Others are putting in little effort and getting more, and you seem to put all the efforts and you're getting no return. It's like low return or zero return, because you're like working, you're slogging, but you're not finding a success or a breakthrough anyway. Okay, and you are going through a period where you have less money in your hand. The money in your hand is not staying, or there is no money in your hand. You're feeling a bit cash crunched. Okay, now what you have to do, Aquarius, this month, and I know this is your birthday season, so happy birthday, but it's not a good time if you don't have money in hand and it's your birthday, right? So firstly, Aquarius, stop spending so much of money in socializing. Three of Cups. It seems like you tend to get carried away when you have friends around you. Maybe you have a very active social life. You love to party, you love to get around with people, you do a lot for friends, you connect with a lot of people. This is about, you're always in the party mode. You're always ready, or you're always the person who's there for friends, or always surrounded by friends. Stop being surrounded by friends. Stop paying so much of focus on friendship and parties and get-togethers and home and celebrations. This is not the time for it. Because what you have to do this month, Aquarius, is pay attention to people who are trying to cheat you. There is deception, there is envy, there are people who might get away because of this tendency of always out, always being social, trusting, being gullible, being vulnerable, or not having the time to look into the fine prints and just going ahead from one party to the other, so which could lead to envy. Some people might find it envious. They're like, we don't get time. We are always slogging, and look at this person. They're always enjoying. So there could be envy around you, or there could be deception. There could be people who are like, okay, we know he is busy or she's busy there. So by the time they'll remember it's too late, I'll simply get away with it. So there could be from your friend circle, there could be people, very close circle, professional or in personal. There could be people, there could be friends who could be envious of you, jealous of you, or they could be trying to undercut you by deception. Okay, so be careful of deception around you this month, Aquarians, and be careful of social invites and social gatherings. This month is not the time to focus on social gatherings because that is leading to financial crunches and you are getting defeated at the end. And you don't even realize that why and how suddenly this thing happened with me. This is because you were too busy partying. Okay? So, and what is coming towards you? What is coming towards you is love, partnership, provided you're aware of, instead of socializing, you first start cutting off people who are envious of you in from your life. Then you will let the new energy come in because there is some spiritual growth that you're looking for. And I see some harmony, some peace coming in your life. You will find peace. You will find a new person in your life. There would be somebody more meaningful, not a person who would take you out for parties and all. This is a Gemini sign, fellow air sign, very knowledgeable sign, knows a lot of things. You could be connecting to a Gemini, but this is about partnership. You will have more meaningful partnership once you start paying attention to the social circle that you have. Once you start cutting off people from your social circle, the remainder would be the more meaningful relationships and they will stay for the long run. There would be love, there will be harmony, there will be peace. Okay? All right, so let's see what could be good for you and what could not be so good for you for this month. Aquarius. The 10th house told you something is wrong there, and the 2nd house. And what is good for you is Sagittarius and Pluto, transformation. So, Aquarius, firstly, the 10th house could be a challenge for you this month. The 10th house being the house of Scorpio, for you the 10th house is the house of Scorpio. That could be challenging this month because this is about your achievement and status in the world. What you do for your earning, what you do for work. Because I see you could be earning less, you could be getting less rewards, you could be facing challenges at your workplace, you could be feeling like, and especially if you're busy with friends and people, family gatherings, there could be colleagues who could be cutting you out. There could be colleagues who could take advantage of that and get work in their favor. So be careful of your 10th house. Pay attention to your work house. Pay attention to your work this month. Also, the 2nd house. 2nd house is the house of savings. So pay attention to money. 2nd house is also the house of the food you eat, the speech, the way you talk. It is also about your parents, your immediate close family. So pay attention to your family. Pay attention to your assets. Pay attention to your savings, and also be careful of what you eat. Be careful of how you speak. Because your speech can lead to fights, and those fights can let you being lost. So don't lose your temper. Be kind to people. Don't trust people, but don't be rude to them. Be kind to them, and also pay attention to your savings. Be very careful with your savings and money, okay, this month. What is good for you is Sagittarian energy. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, that would be good for you because Sagittarius is all about confidence and it is all about positivity even if the time is low. They do not give up. Sagittarians do not give up. So if you're dealing with a Sag, it's a good time. They can help you. They can help you see the positive targets and they can help you achieve targets. They're like go-getters. Also, what is good for you is Pluto. Pluto is in Capricorn. It's going to come towards Aquarius. Okay. Now, Pluto is about transformation. Pluto is about making changes in yourself. So this is the time to destroy whatever old you had in your life. Old friends, old relation, old things, old habits, old eating patterns, old sleeping patterns. This is the time to destroy all that and start a new routine, a new person. This is a time for Aquarius 2.0. This is the time, because Saturn is in your 12th house, remember, it's in Capricorn. So this is about isolation, distance, away, and transformation will be easy because you can go into isolation at this point. You can completely disconnect from the world. You have the next 2.5 years. You can completely disconnect from the world and change yourself. Change the way you look, change the way you dress, change the way you talk, change the way you trust people, change the way you do your daily routines. You can change a lot. So this is the time to set your transformation in. Whatever changes you always wanted in you, this is the month. Start them. In the next 2.5 years, you're going to see the result of it. Okay? All right. So, Aquarians, this was your general reading for the month of February. I'll be back with your finance and love readings. Also, if you want your any other personal reading, they're there, up, discounted in minervatarot.com. Feel free to go through. If you want to book one, you can book one. And I'll see you around. Bye.